Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing my empties with you. So I have a bunch of random stuff that I've collected over the month. I have some hair products, skin products, some random things that don't really fit into any category, so I'm going to go ahead and get going on those. I'm going to start with my hair products first because they're closest to me and I might as well get them out of the way. So the first things that I have are some Carol's Daughter Purifying Shampoo and Conditioner. They're in the Rosemary Mint smell. These I really like. I got them from my mom, so I think she got them from HSN, I assume. But I really like these shampoo and conditioners because they do a really nice job of purifying and clarifying my hair without making them feel overly dry. And I feel like the conditioner in particular does a great job of moisturizing. My hair always feels super soft and smooth after I use these, and it doesn't feel like it's been dried out too much. So I still have another bottle of the Rosemary Mint Purifying Shampoo in my basket of hair things, so I will move on to that. I would definitely repurchase these at some point once I run out of that. I'm still on the search for the best clarifying shampoo, so I'd like to try some other ones, but I do really like these. Next up is another conditioner. This is the Aveda Madder Root Color Conditioner, and this one's for like red hair. So I bought this when I dyed my hair super red highlighty in May. It faded super fast, and so I got this because I read that this was really good at keeping your hair more vibrant. And so I did use this. It didn't turn it back quite to the same red that I had before, and so I ended up dyeing my hair darker again anyway because I didn't like the color that it had faded to. But this did help keep it much more vibrant. And I actually used it once I dyed it darker too. Once my hair would fade a little bit, I have like highlights that are lighter. You can kind of see them. So like yesterday I used it and it just made the highlights look a little bit nicer. But I really like this. If I ever dye my hair red again, I would definitely repurchase this, but I don't really need it that much right now because my hair's not really red anymore. My next empty that I actually just used up yesterday is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 Styling Treatment. This stuff I really liked. It smelled really good. I think it did a nice job of making my hair feel really smooth and soft. It said for best results, blow dry, and usually when I use this I didn't blow dry with it. I would just let my hair air dry most of the time when I was using this. But I did really like it and I thought it was great. I don't know that I'm going to repurchase it right away or anything because I have some other things that I should go through, but I would probably repurchase it at some point. My last hair product is one that I had to like cut the container open to get everything. This is the Carol's Daughter Chocolat Smoothing Blow Dry Cream, and this stuff I absolutely love. I actually have another bottle of this already open in my bathroom, and I use this pretty much every day that I blow dry my hair. So after I shower, I run this through my hair and I blow dry, and it does help a lot with keeping down the frizz. My hair still does poof a little bit when I use this because like my hair, I've got the longest layers come down to about here, and I've got shorter layers that end up here, so the top layer tends to poof. But it definitely is a lot less frizzy and less poofy-ish when I use this, and it smells really good. So this stuff is awesome. I would repurchase it. I was looking at Ulta though, and I thought Ulta had it, and they don't anymore. So I'm not entirely sure about that, but the stuff was great. Next up, I'm just going to move on to the two teeth care products that I have. The first one I've talked about before is the Listerine Healthy White Vibrant mouthwash. I really like this mouthwash quite a bit. This is probably the second or third bottle that I've been through. I do think it makes a difference in whitening my teeth. I have another bottle of this already on my sink because I bought 3 of them at Target when there was a sale, and they're awesome. My other thing that I have is my Crest 3D White Radiant Mint toothpaste. This stuff, okay, I like the 3D White Crest toothpaste, but I do not like the Radiant Mint flavor. I got like a giant combo pack of them. I bought a ton of it at Sam's Club, and we've worked our way through them, but I do not like the Radiant Mint. So the one that I really do like is it's Glamorous White, I think, something, but I like that one way better than this one. This one wasn't my favorite flavor, but it was fine. Alright, moving on to more skincare type products, I have the Perlier Vanilla and Blackberry Body Cream. I just talked about this in my July and August favorites. I absolutely love this body cream. It does a really nice job of sinking into the skin really quickly. It's moisturizing without being too thick. It smells really good. I just really like this one. I used it up fairly quickly though, but I was using it pretty much every morning. Yeah, I really like this one. It smells very fresh and clean to me. I would definitely consider repurchasing this when I work my way through some of my other lotions. I have too much lotion to buy it right now, but I definitely loved this stuff. It was awesome. I also have the Vanilla and Anise, I don't know what you call that, Perlier hand cream. So same brand. This I just set on my coffee table and I would use. It was okay. It wasn't like super moisturizing necessarily, but it did a fine job. I did not like the smell of this one nearly as much as that one, but It was a decent hand cream. I think this was the last of these little ones. I've had a bunch of little ones like this in the past couple months. I think this was the last one of the Perlier ones, so that's exciting. Then I have a couple of facial skincare products. The first one is a Perlier facial moisturizer. This is the Extreme Regenevive Hydro Zone Cream Serum 2-in-1 Smart Moisturizer, and this one's for nighttime. I really love these Hydrozone moisturizers. These are really great at hydrating, especially during the winter time when my skin is super dry or when I go through dry stages. I really love this stuff. It is more on the expensive side for sure, but it's the best moisturizer that I found that I really love, so I will definitely repurchase this probably a little bit later in the year when my face is a little bit more dry. On the opposite side of that spectrum, I have the Tea Tree Skin Clearing Lotion from The Body Shop, and this is more for when my skin is more oily. I first used this last winter, I think I tried it out, and it was way too drying for my skin, but during the summer this was absolutely awesome. It smells really good and it feels pretty refreshing. And it is like a very lightweight hydration, but it's also supposed to help control blemishes because it's got that tea tree element to it. I really like this, and I actually bought this in a set of stuff from The Body Shop, and I looked at buying it again at Ulta a couple days ago, and I almost bought it, but I figured I would wait a little bit and get through some of my other moisturizers before I did. But there's a set at Ulta that's like $29 that comes with the tea tree face wash and toner and this lotion, and I think like the little tea tree treatment oil and a mask for $29, and like each of these by themselves is $10 to $15, so totally worth it to do that, by the way. So I will probably repurchase that at some point, but for right now I'm gonna wait just a little while. Then in just about every Empties video you see a Proactive item. This is the Proactive Extra Strength Formula Toner. This is a decent toner. It's not my favorite. I think I have one more that I'm working through right now, and then I think I'm done with these toners. I feel like it's pretty drying on my face, so it pulls off any extra makeup and stuff that I didn't get off, but it's not my favorite toner. It does have salicylic acid in it, which is supposed to help, but I don't know. Not super in love with this toner. I'm just using it because I have it. And then I have the Maybelline Clean Express Makeup Remover. This one is not the lotiony one. It's the one that's got like a oily solution and then another solution, you mix it together. This one I absolutely love. This is probably my second or third bottle of this. I will continue to repurchase this. It does a great job of getting off my mascara and eyeliner that doesn't come off with other cleansers, and it doesn't hurt my eyes. My eyes are never burned by this, and it's super gentle for me, so I love this. Alright, next up I have just a few makeup items. So I have a couple of samples of primers. I have the Garnier 5 Second Blur Instant Smoother Skin Renew Primer. This I was not super impressed by. I didn't like the way that it really felt on my face. I don't think it did a whole lot to actually blur out any lines or imperfections. So I'm definitely not going to purchase the full size of this. There's other primers that I like a little bit better. Not worth it. This one I really did like though. This one is the Ready to Wear New York Smooth Illusion Skin Perfection Primer. This one, I don't even know where you would get this particular brand. I got it in a bunch of samples that my mom gave me from a bag this Christmas. And I really like this one. I felt like it really did a great job of smoothing. I like the texture, and I felt like my makeup stayed on a lot longer when I wore this. And it says that it's supposed to be water and rubbing resistant, and it can be worn alone as well, but I think this was awesome. So I might look into purchasing the full size of this once I work through some of my other primers, but I have no idea where to get it. If you guys know anything about that, let me know that in the comments below, but I'm really interested by this. I have two mascaras that are finally probably old enough that I should get rid of them. I've been layering these two mascaras a lot, and I actually like the effect when they're layered. The first one is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher by Lash Blast. This one is more of a natural looking mascara, so it's got kind of a curved wand, if you can see that. It does a nice job at defining and separating. I don't think it did a whole lot for volume or anything like that, but it was a decent mascara. I've just had it so long now that I should probably get rid of it. And then I have the Benefit They're Real mascara, which I've also had for quite a while. And this one's got like the little spiky ball applicator at the end. This one's like a really popular one on YouTube. I mentioned this in my products I regret buying, and it's not because it's a bad product necessarily. I just don't feel like it's that impressive for the amount of money that you have to pay for it. I can definitely find drugstore mascaras that I like better. So I don't know. I like the Clump Crusher mascara better than the They're Real one. I probably won't repurchase either of these though, because I have my Maybelline Volume Express Rocket one that I really like. I have a bunch of sample ones and other mascaras to use up, so I probably won't repurchase these. and they weren't really my favorites anyway, so it's not a huge deal anyway. I forgot to mention my makeup products, the Mox Botanicals Lip Butter in Pomegranate and Fig. I got this in a Birchbox probably quite a while ago, and it was just like a pot form of lip balm. It was okay. I felt like it wore off my lips very quickly. I usually just use this at night before I went to bed and then in the morning before I put on my makeup and stuff. I wasn't the hugest fan of this. I don't really like pot lip balms all that much. I have a couple from Nivea that I use, and I'm willing to do that because I absolutely love those and love the formula, but this one was not my favorite. I would probably not repurchase this if I found it somewhere. Alright, the stuff that I have left is all just like really random stuff that doesn't belong in any category, so yeah. The first thing that I am tossing is my EcoTools cleansing sponge. This was one for sensitive skin. I got this in my Influencer Vox box. I think it was the Val Vox box maybe. And these are only supposed to last like 1 to 3 months, and I know I've had it that long. I do have a review on this that I haven't posted yet. That's going to go up soon. I liked it. It was decent. It exfoliates very gently. I feel like it's not super hygienic though, and it's definitely time for it to be thrown away because it's not, I don't feel like it's super clean anymore. So it does a decent job though for, I think it's like $6, and it's not bad if you don't have like a Clarisonic or something. I might recommend it then. The other tool type thing that I'm throwing away is this brush. This is like a blending brush from My Glam. I got this with my Ipsy bag a long time ago, probably 2 or so years ago. And these brushes aren't super highly well made, so it's already like, the bristles are really harsh, so blending out, it kind of just hurts my eye, and so it's time for it to go, I think. I did order some new blending brushes because otherwise, besides this one, I only have one. So I ordered some on Sigma on Friday night because I wanted to have more than just one blending brush to go to. So this one's going to get tossed just because it doesn't feel very good anymore. I don't know. It's not terrible, but it's probably time for it to go. The next thing I have is something that I probably wouldn't usually mention, but these are kind of special. So these are the Q-tip precision tips. So normally I buy just the regular Q-tips, but I saw these and I thought these might be better for cleaning up the edges of my nails, and I actually like these a lot. I went through the box. I would only use these to clean up the edges of my nails, which I still don't always do a great job at, but this helps quite a bit. So I really liked these. They are more expensive than regular Q-tips, but I'm probably going to go purchase some more of these now that these are gone because I like them a lot. Speaking of nails, I have these L'Oreal Color Riche Nail Lingerie stickers, and these are in Something About Her. I just mentioned these in my fails of my July and August favorites. I have them on my nails right now. Hold on, I'll zoom in. So these are what these look like on the nails. I like the way that they look. The problem with these are that they peel off super easily. So I put these on over white polish. So they're like clear strips that go on over white polish, and they add that sparkly effect. And they look really nice when you first put them on, but they chip off so quickly and easily. I had these on for less than 12 hours and they were already chipping at the edges, and they drive me crazy because then like things get stuck in the little edges and whatever. These are probably going to come off after this video because they're driving me a little bit crazy. Yeah, not my favorite things. I would not repurchase these. I did get them on clearance, so I don't know if they even still make them. These were on sale for like $4 when I bought them probably a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. But they're just so not even worth $4 because they peel off so easily. They're really annoying. I've tried the Sally Hansen ones before and I really liked those, but those were not my favorites. Alright, I have a Sally Hansen hair remover wax strip kit. And these come with like little strips that look like this. You peel apart the wax so you can really use both sides and wax. They also come with the finishing oil, which helps skin after you've waxed or whatever, and it takes off some of the wax that sticks to your skin. I bought this because Allison from Allison Anderson talked about how she did her brows using these, and I decided to try it. I wasn't very good at it and it didn't work very well for me. I'd rather just pay the $20 and have somebody professional do it so they actually look decent. But this I'm probably not going to repurchase. I found ways to finish using it up, and it does go quite a long way. I had it for quite a while, but I don't know. It didn't work very well for me for the purpose that I bought it for, so I probably would not repurchase this. I'm throwing everything. Okay. The next thing that I have is the Bath & Body Works Fresh Picked Farm Stand Apple Antibacterial Cleansing Hand Soap. This is my favorite smell from Bath & Body Works, possibly ever. I absolutely love the Farm Stand Apple scent. I wish that we would stop buying this type of hand soap though, because There's always so much at the bottom that you can never get out and get to, and it really kind of drives me crazy. I prefer the hand foaming soap instead. I went ahead and bought some Up and Up soaps because the Bath & Body Works ones are so expensive, but I know there was a sale. Maybe it's still going on. I might go pick some up if they have them because all the pumpkin scents are out. Sorry, I love fall. I get a little excited. I'm sorry. Anyway, but the Farm Stand apple scent is fantastic. The soaps are fine. I like the Bath & Body Works scents, especially the fall scents, obviously. Kind of excited about it. My last empty for the month is something that doesn't look like this anymore. I know that it's not at Bath & Body Works that looks like this. This is the Aromatherapy Vanilla and Lavender Oil Tranquil Sleep Linen Spray. And I know they have something still like this, it just doesn't look like this anymore. I have had this, I've probably had this since middle school, not even gonna lie. My sister had this when she was in college, and I thought it was super cool, so I bought some because I wanted to be like her. And it smells really, really good, but I had been savoring it for such a long time, like I didn't want to use it all the time. So starting at about last year, I started using it pretty much every night, and it was about here. I used it almost every night with like probably about 3 sprays on my pillow and the area around my bed. And this lasted for a year and a half, using it pretty much every day. So it took forever to use up, but I absolutely love the smell of this. I feel like almost something's missing from my nighttime routine now that I don't have this to spray on my bed, because I would spray this every night and it smells really, really good and kind of calming. And so I might repurchase this at some point in the new formula or like the new bottle and whatever, because I really, really did love it. I just don't need it right now. I used it so long that I'm taking a little break from it, and then I will probably go back and repurchase it at some point. That is it for my empties for this month. I had a lot of random stuff. I didn't realize how much stuff I had until I started going through it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed and I was able to give you some helpful information on things. I'm sorry if the lighting really shifted a lot over the course of this video. The sun has gone away and come back and gone away, and it started raining, and it was probably a little weird, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.